Alright kids, I'm going to talk to you a bit about the Canadian pensions today. It's been brought to my attention that Jeff Smith, the senator from Quebec, calls senior citizens the greediest generation as he has compared Social Security to a milk cow with over 1 million teats. So, Jeff, I want to get a few things straight. As a career politician, you've been on the public dole for 50 years. I've been paying Canada Pension Plan for 30 years, since I was 14 years old, and I'm now 43. My parents had paid in for close to 50 years. My Canada pension payments, and those of millions of other Canadians, were safely tucked away in an interest-bearing account for decades until you political pricks decided to raid the accounts and give our money to a bunch of zero losers in return for votes, thus bankrupting the system and turning Social Security into a Ponzi scheme that would make that asshole Bertie Madoff proud. Recently, you and your cronies changed the retirement age for millions of Canadian seniors nearing retirement and moved the full retirement age from 65 to 67. Now you and your crew of crooks are proposing to move the finish line yet again. I, and millions of other Canadians, have been paying into Canada Pension Plan from day one, and now you imbeciles, you fucking imbeciles, propose to change these rules of the game. Why? Because you idiots mismanaged other parts of the economy to such an extent that you need to steal our money from the pensions to pay the bills? I and millions of Canadians have been paying income taxes our entire lives, and now you propose to increase our taxes yet again. Why? Because your stumbling, demented incompetents have spent our money so freely and with such reckless abandon and disregard for those who you're supposed to be representing that you just keep on spending, even after the money's run out. Now you come to the Canadian taxpayer and say you need more to pay off your debt. To add insult to injury, you label our pensioners as greedy for calling bullshit to your incompetence. I have a few questions. You pustule on the groin of humanity. How much money have you earned from the Canadian taxpayers during your 50-year political career? At what age will you retire from your political career? And how much are you receiving in annual retirement benefits from the Canadian taxpayer when you do? How much do you pay for your government-provided health insurance? What cuts in your retirement and health care benefits are you proposing in your disgusting deficit reduction proposal? Or as usual, have you exempted yourself and your political cronies? It is you, Mr. Jeff Smith, or as I shall dub you from here on in, Captain Bullshit, and your political co-conspirators called Parliament, who are the greedy ones. It is you and your fellow thieves who have bankrupted the Canadian Pension Plan and stolen the Canadian dream from millions of loyal, patriotic taxpayers, productive members of society who have done nothing but give back to their whole lives, only to see it taken away and given to those who'd give nothing back. And for what? For votes. Votes and you and your job's retirement security at our expense, you parasite. That's right, sir. You and yours have bankrupted our benefits for the sole purpose of advancing your pathetic political careers. You know it, we know it, and you know that we know it. And you can take that to the bank, you miserable prick. No, I didn't stutter. Oh yeah, P.S. Stop calling Canada Pension an entitlement. What an insult. I've been paying into Canada pension system for 30 years. It's my money. Give it back to us in the way that the system was designed. And stop patting yourselves on the back like you were being generous, doling out these monthly checks. We paid for it, you assholes. Get it straight. Canadians, time to stand up and stop being sheep. Stand up to these idiots who are bankrupting us for their own benefit. Stand up for your parents. Stand up for my parents. Hell, stand up for yourself. But for your sake, for Christ's sake, for fuck's sake, stand up. Jesus.